What is up, everybody? Welcome back to SnowRunner, and today we're going to talk about console mod requirements, which are super fucking vague. Really want to stress that. These are vague. Very vague. Okay, we already know about the process, like the process of doing the mods. Like, we have no control over it. It's purely the devs. They have, all the mods they have to go through and check. They usually, their whole... It doesn't even say it in here, but their priorities for mods is new mods, console mod reapprovals, and then new mod or old mods that have been updated, I believe is what it is. The first two could be swapped. Could be reapprovals, then new mods. So yeah, that's why you're going to see, like, my side-by-side and shit like that go up on console well before anything older that's been updated goes up on there. Staying up to date, obviously. They said that they're going to end up doing, like, a weekly, community post, basically, to let people know, like, hey, these mods were allowed on console. They're never going to tell you what mods they're testing. Never. There's never going to. There's a bit more information into that one, on their views of it, anyways, right there. Now, the main thing, requirements list. It does say, keep in mind that this doesn't automatically mean they'll be added, only that they are not precluded. Brands. The only branded mods that are allowed must be base game vehicles from the brands Pacific, Ford, Western Star, Freightliner, and International Navistar. Those are not mods. Those are tweaks. They fucking worded this wrong. Somebody that's reading this quickly through is probably going to think they're talking about actual mods. But, hey, just to point out, my monstrosity has an F-350 logo on the side of it. Yeah. It's branded. But, we won't go into that one. Vehicle mods that are not in-game or that are in SnowRunner DLC Season Pass content are not eligible for console, even if they are from the brands just listed. Which basically just means that, like, my monstrosity shouldn't be on console because it's a Ford, and I call it a Ford. Like, literally, honestly, the easiest way to get around branding is to do the same thing that mobile games do. Purely the same exact thing that mobile games do. No licensing on the vehicles. That means no Dodge logo, no Chevy logo, no nothing. No logos at all on it. Do you need to change up, like, the grill or, bumpers, things like that to make it different? No, you definitely do not. I don't care what people say, you don't. TC's Yeetmobile. The Titan has grill changes, but that's only because, the grill's made to have an emblem, and I took the emblem away, so it had to be changed, but yeah. So like I said, very, very vague. Like, they're very vague on this. Like, literally, that's all they said on brands. They didn't say, like, things that you can do to avoid branding or any of that. They're just leaving everybody up to figure that shit out on their own, which is kind of fucked. No offensive or inappropriate content, obviously. Obviously, you can't make a fucking truck and put, like, an anime chick on the side of it or something and expect it to, an anime chick with, like, some tentacles or some shit, some weird, creepy shit. Like, obviously, some crazy shit like that's never going to make it to console. Probably would get removed off mod.io anyways. They say mod titles and descriptions need to be in English. It sucks for the Russians. They refuse. Special characters are not allowed, obviously, like, those ones. Mod can't surpass 1 gig in size. We already knew that. No visible glitches or render bugs. We knew about that. And, of course, it must allow a player to progress through the game to some extent without any blocking issues. For making a mod available, we will test it on our side. Yeah, they throw it in game. And then this is some bullshit right here, okay? They say that all textures of the vehicle mod must be named accordingly. Now, they really don't. I mean, I guess for console they do, but for PC they don't. And it's just these little, fixes. Oh, they changed it to postfix. It doesn't say prefix anymore. Okay. But it's basically those, the underscores and stuff. I don't use these a lot because they cause the game to act up, actually. The devs will never admit it, but like for my General Lee here, I foregoed those names on the texture because it was taking 10 years to load a single texture. Will I have to put it back on there if, you know, this is to go to console? Probably. Probably. But that's okay. It's fine. It's literally, like, I can show you guys that's done, isn't it? Yes, okay. I'm going to show you guys this one. I'm going to show you guys this one, okay? Where's the General Lee? It is somewhere. There it is. We got unlocked and locked if. This is the non-uploaded one. Okay. See how easily this is all loaded? That's all loaded nice and fine. Like, we don't have to worry about it if, like, I reload the game or something. It's fine. That's not the case, though, if you do an underscore. Which, it'll be fine while it's loading that. Honestly, I'm not worried about the General Lee being on console, though, so I don't know. Oop. But yeah, once that loads, you'll see, like, after it's done through a reload, it doesn't take 10 years to actually show this in proper 4K fashion. But with those post fixes on there, it does. It very much does take 10 years. Granted, I left mods installed, so that took a minute. Really? Really? Okay, whatever. Whatever. The game was like, oh no, you changed textures. Now we can't find it, even though I actually could still find it. It was jankness, man. Jankness. That's okay. We'll sit here, reconvert it, and you'll see what I mean with like the loading. Like the post fixes cause the textures to load forever, which doesn't make sense. Like, I don't know why those are part of the game and they have to be on there when all they do is make my texture not load, because they really don't have any effect. Like, I've had 0 performance effect between having it and not having it on PC. It's like a LOD thing, you know? Like, you play some games and, like, in the distance, like a building or something, it looks like garbage, absolute garbage. And then you get up close to it and it looks good. You know, that's kind of like the way they went with these post fixes, it seems. Because they legitimately just tell you to go fuck yourself. Like, Don was the one painting the General Lee, and it would not load it at all for him. Like, it took 10 years to load it into being fucking nice and proper. So as soon as this is done converting, I'll show you guys this one. The fact that these really are not a needed thing. Like, I don't know why consoles are so garbage that it causes memory leaks to not have it, but PC is fine. There it goes. Okay, see? It's trying to load it. It's trying to load it. Still not loaded all the way. There, and now it's loaded all the way. Okay, see? You see how long that took to load? Like, granted, it was a little quicker than it usually is. But it still took that long for that to load, okay? Meanwhile, if I just put it regularly, it'll just insta-load. I'll go ahead and zoom right back out. It'll insta-load. Now, so what purpose do these little fucking post fixes actually serve? What use do they do? Because even when you go to convert the mesh, it turns it to garbage. It actually converted it quick as shit that time. But see, it's perfect. Fine. It's loaded. I don't understand that. I really don't. Sorry about the coughing. I'm smoking a blunt. But that just doesn't it doesn't make sense to me at all. It really doesn't. But yeah, console mod requirements. I don't know why I get that whole thing there has an issue on console, but it really doesn't have an issue on PC. But you know, it says that you have to have them. If you don't have them, it doesn't work right, and it causes memory leaks, which is stupid as fuck. Like, really, it says it's necessary to enable streaming for textures of the mod. It really is not, though, which may be essential. It's not, though. It's really not, though. It's kind of funny the way that is. Like, but yeah, there's that, guys. Other than that, that's all it is. Like, they haven't. It's so vague, honestly. Like, the whole point in this is just the fact that this is vague. These are vague requirements. Where's our, like, list of things that will automatically get a mod denied? Like, none of this is, you know, auto denial things. This is, you know, required things, really. They really want us to just take it upon ourselves to know what the fuck they expect. Like, the devs are fucked. They're really fucked. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed, and let me know what y'all thought down below, and I'll see y'all later.